Oh, where am I? The heck? Oh, okay. Just a sec. Just a sec. I was updating my graphics driver when I had everything open, and now I had to close them all. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll be here. I'll be here. Just give me a sec. Just need to relaunch everything. Because I had to update my driver because the stream wouldn't start. And now stream starts like, oh right, everything else that was open is affected. Yeah, just give me a sec. Just hold on. How do I close Vtuber Studio? That's not responding. Alright, close that. Alright. Okay, this should be I should be able to have music now. Okay. Okay. Launch Arknights. Then relaunch Vtuber Studio. Okay. Wow. Took a bit to update my drivers. How are you doing, Daichi? Are you at school or are you home? Okay. All right. I'm launching my Arknights. You're good, but you're hungry. Get some milk. I mean, food. Class is done for today. Let's go. What kind of food do you have around your school or college? Okay. All right. This is taking a while. I guess we're just gonna have to PNG this for the moment. We're just gonna have to PNG it for a bit. Yep. Just gonna have to PNG it for a bit. Just for a little while, because I'm waiting for Vtuber Studio to come back. All right, we're launching Arknights. You at home? Ah, okay. You can't buy food along the way? Ah, okay. Why do you get food before you get a taxi? At least put the glasses on? Nah, not on the... I can't do that conveniently on the PNG. It ain't like Vtuber Studio.
Arknights.
What do you think? It happens. It happens to the best of us. Man, I have like so many pulls saved up in Arknights right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm so ready for like Suzuran's mom. I'm so ready for like like the dungeon Meshi collab that's gonna and then there's also a Lapland Altar. Like these are the three banners that I'm like looking forward to pull in Arknights. Where's the glasses? I look, PNG mode, no glasses. Okay. Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm just like I had to like update my graphics driver, my GPU driver, to get things running. That's why it took a bit. Yeah, it's taking a bit because of the I could have streamed like an hour ago. I could have streamed an hour ago, but like the stream I couldn't run the stream because like, oh, you gotta update your graphics driver. Okay, all right, I'm working now. Is the game being detected? There we go. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're popping in back to A Walk in the Dust. Last time we read about Calcit and Ursus helping Folin's mom with assassinating the Grand Duke of Ursus, who played the part in the killing of Calcit's scientist buddies. Today we're gonna continue on with Calcit everywhere. I'm not sure where we're going next, but let's see. Let's see which Calcit we're meeting today. I can't remember which one that I've already read. Might have already been read this one, but let's just in case, let's just jump right into it. Modern day, 3:32 p.m. clear. Central Sargon, Ibut region, nameless town. Yep. Okay, all right. Okay, this is where we have heavy rain, and another operator I forgot who met Passenger, and Passenger was like flashbacking to when he was like super young as a little kid, being saved by Calcit. Calcit's bizarre adventure, and we're in like somewhat like Egypt too, which is like fitting. We're gonna see Desert Calcit again. This means, yeah, Desert Calcit, in her like hot desert veil outfit. Let's go. You want to come with? You should know that you are just another suspicious character to us. Sand Soldier, yeah, that's his code name. Yeah, this lad, he was as a young boy, he was a scientist and learning. He has a mentor who's a big scientist person, who's part of like a group of scientists that made the thing that that's supposedly a giant like power source to run cities and stuff, but there's like a larger group of people who are like government people who's like, we're not gonna use it as an engine. We're gonna kill all of you now that you fully developed it and turn it into a weapon of mass destruction that could like nuke places. And like, and the scientists are like, no, and then they get killed. And so Passenger was left with like little cube, yeah, USB blueprint of like the schematics and stuff. And he was being hunted down as a little kid, and Calcit swoops in and saves him, and prevent the data to being stolen, by like the big bad people. Yeah. It's one of the first ones. The earlier first story that you'd read in A Walk in the Dust. That's why I'm giving a little quick recap. Hey, Mystic Blade Works, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, we just started. Have you inspected your teammates yet? Ah, Sessa, yeah. I think I have Sessa in like my lineup, but never used him for obvious reasons, because he's not a waifu. Heavy rain. Everything's normal there. But I don't trust you. Yes, very well said. Of course, I am not to be trusted. What exactly is your objective? My objective is to find out what my objective actually is. What the actual... Did you know that the last Lord Amir of Ibut died in a fire? That was a few years ago. The current Lord Amir is his son, and that whole thing caused quite a ruckus in Ibut. Ibut is like the country in Sargon, or at least a part of Sargon, or a city, not too sure. I had to find myself a new fairy godmother right away thanks to that fire. Took me months to get used to the work here. Huge pain in the butt. Right, exactly. He was my very last prey. I did all the preparations and laid out my trap, but there's no more prey to hunt. I have nothing to do except to lounge around. You killed the Lord Emir. The Sargon army will find you. Wait, hold on. What do you even want telling us about this? Ah, I shouldn't have expected any less from one who frequents the black markets. That's right. There is no one who knows I have to do with his death aside from you and me. As for the Sargon army, we live in different times now. The ruling Padishahs simply care not about what is happening here in this barren wasteland. My guess is that it matters not to them whether it's the father or their son that's in charge. Actually, to tell the truth, it hardly matters to me either. I sought his death and nothing else. It was a rather simple request. Yes, a simple request of killing the ruler of the country or something, sure. What are you after anyway? Revenge. I'm afraid it's a rather boring answer, so I don't like to share it. If I have to venture a guess, more than half of the men in this world would like to take revenge against something, be it their enemies, a city, or even the world itself. For the past 20 years, this is all I have been doing. My power, my status, my riches, all of them come second. And should the need arise, I will cast them all aside. Or perhaps I could gift into this Rhodes Island. It's quite a bargain, wouldn't you agree? Oh, looks like you are still not convinced, young lady. You are quite cautious. I suppose you were a soldier. From Sargon, perhaps. None of your business. What about you, young Bridge? Or should I call you by the name you go by now? Sessa. Sessa? We can't trust him. You're hiding something pretty important, aren't you now? Oh, yes. Right, how forgetful of me. You claim to be a medical corporation that treats the infected. Very well, it's a fairly tall tale, but I will accept it for the moment. I am an infected. My fortunes are no less impressive than the Lord Emir's riches, and I am well connected and hold some sway, enough for me to bring a Lord Emir to his downfall. I will trade all of it for a chance to be cured. What do you say? You're mad. I find myself thinking the same quite often. But there is not a single person who walks these lands and wishes not to live. Is it not reasonable of me to want to cast all this aside just for a chance to be cured? Nah, I don't think that's what Heavy Rain's trying to say. You don't even seem to care that you're infected. What is it that you want at Rhodes Island? Just want to meet Calcid again, man. Very well, there isn't much time left. So let us stop beating around the bush. I'm looking for Calcid. Oh. Oh, that is actually his intention. Okay, alright. Perhaps she will impart on me some invaluable advice. Perhaps she will show me a new way forward. Yet it's even more likely that she won't lift a finger, merely passing the decision back to me. That too is fine. Once I eliminate every last person involved in that incident years ago, there will be nothing more tying me to this place. I am beyond anxious to leave this forsaken land behind. I need a fresh start. And who could blame me for seizing the opportunity if the shadows of the past so happen to be standing right there? What's your relationship with Dr. Calcid? It's a long story. I owe her my life. I'm very thankful to her. This I say from the bottom of my heart. The decision isn't ours to make. 3 years ago, the Lord Emir Ibud perished in the fire during his travels. The fire consumed an entire town, and soon after, his son set off a rebellion, vying for the throne against his many other contenders. That's your doing, eh? Precisely, just as I said. Why? All trivial matters of a bygone era. The family had a tragic, rocky relationship to start. I only played a very minor role. Why do you want to know? I'm looking for clues. Thanks to you, I gotta call it quits with my investigation in the Ibut region. Nah, clues. Perhaps this is an opportunity for me to earn your trust. Tell me what it is you are looking for. Perhaps I will be of assistance. I'm looking for someone. The director of a Colombian military experiment. You are investigating a Colombian company. May I ask why? Colombia means Arknights America. Because the person I respected the most died in the most laughable accident ever. And what if it was actually an accident? Even if it was just an accident, I gotta know the truth. I mean, this couldn't have been the reason those guys rose through the ranks on top of my brother's death. Cesar. I know it's my own personal issue, but this chance doesn't come often. Don't you agree, Sand Soldier? Pardon me. Where was I? Everyone needs a revenge of some kind. Targets can be big or small, and grudges can run deep or shallow. But revenge is an eternal motif to every living person out there. If you permit me to undergo treatment at Rhodes Island, I can investigate this matter for you. Of course, the deals we talked about still stand. Even if you have 10 times the cargo sitting outside, I have a way to take care of it all. There will be no trace of it left of it, and you will find the price very attractive. It's a bargain for a pharmaceutical company. Cesar, sorry, but we can't let your personal problems be someone else's bargaining chip. Of course I know that! But Right. I almost forgot. It seems I've been rather forgetful of late. I never thought much of old Isin's prophecy to begin with. However, thinking back, perhaps a prophecy it was itself a means of negotiation and communication. Oh, time to ban this guy. Ban. Delete. Ban and delete. Okay, there we go. Alright. Prophecy. Mere mortals would never find themselves on equal footing with time itself. Originium arts may have many convenient uses, but that is one thing you can never achieve with arts. A prophecy? Alas, old Isin passed away long ago. I only hope that she remembers this promise. Did she perhaps give you a gold coin? An old Sagan gold coin? Heavy rain, Cesar, we got a situation here. Calm down. What's up? There are some sketchy looking teams approaching the town. Let me remind you that they are not friendly. They're closing in quick. We can still get out of here without a fight if we make a run for it now. Take our time and we won't be so lucky. 15 minutes. That's all we have. Captain, Lieutenant, hurry! Your buddies? Of course not. I am a lone wolf with no one to turn to. Unlike machines, humans cannot be trusted. That being said, they are most likely here for me. Damn it, this is part of your plan, isn't it? You can help me escape, or we can fend off these unyielding assassins together. What do you say? What should we do? The ball is in your court. Son of a... Last question then. Why did you burn down that town? If you were after the Lord of Mir, you had no reason to drag all those people into that mess. You even gave the townspeople the time to evacuate. Did you just want to ruin the town? Redhorn was miles away from your turf. What were you after exactly? Is my objective really so important? I'm making sure you're not a warmonger, or downright nuts. You have a point. But I am afraid you wouldn't understand. All I burned down was my past. Is that your revenge? No. It was a long overdue cremation. Nothing more. Oh. Right, because when he was young with Calcid, they left his dead mentor in the town. Okay. Alright. So he burned down the town that he was escaping from, to which his master's body was there. he couldn't remember where. I guess like with so with like probably a decade has passed since he was a young kid and became a grown ass man. He probably like, well, I don't know where the body is at this point. I don't know where it is, where the bone dust might have blown off to. So I might as well burn the whole town to do the cremation for my mentor. He at least like let the town get evacuated, but still. That's kind of hardcore. 22 years ago. Oh, we're going on the flashback. All right, bear. I'm just gonna go piss real quick. I'm gonna go for a quick piss. Wait, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? What? 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 No! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
You saved me.
Down, man down.
Quick, get him to a doctor! What's wrong? Can't Toritaki Ito drink soy products? He's allergic to beans!
This man, whoever voiced this line. He's allergic to beans. Green. Oh, I just ended that. Okay. All right. Let's see. I got a message back about my my PC. Passenger did a dick move with that knuckle. It's like he evacuated the town to burn it, just to do a cremation because he's no idea where his mentor's bones are. It's like ruin like a bunch of people's homes just to do that. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Chat, should I get a grab people who knows your PC. Should I get a 460 Ti or should I get a 4070? A 4060 Ti or a 4070? Anyone in chat who knows your PC stuff? Let's see. How much do I even have right now with a pay later system? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. If I add that to this amount. Nine. That amount. Minus 9. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go with my the do you need me to Okay. Alright. Okay, let's keep going. 22 years ago. Central Sargon, Ebut region. Desert outskirts. We're going back to young passenger. Who's escaping with the Calcit. All to avoid the chase from like the many bandits and mercenaries going after young passenger and his like little cube of like schematics to like the weapon of mass destruction created by his mentor and his mentor's team.
Are we there yet? How far away is it?
Woo! Desert Calcit, let's go. Very hot. Very, very hot.
If you're tired, we can stop here. Drop the tough act. It has been 7 hours and 14 minutes since our transport was wrecked in the ambush. Considering your physique and age, you've held up pretty well. No need. Let's keep going. We need to get out of here as soon as we can.
Let's see.
Where are we? The nearest town to where we are heading. More accurately, it's a settlement formed of several towns that have been drifting in the desert with their hauling equipment. At the same time, this place covers a large swath of Sargon's no man's land, more than anywhere else. This is the way out for illegal immigrants, bounty hunters, and messengers. Why aren't we going to Minos? I'm still not sure I can trust you any more than those mercenaries.
What makes you different? She's hot. Empty promise. Let's see. Sorry, I got a little note about the PC stuff.
The difference is that you are still alive. You already have our next steps figured out, don't you? What are we doing now? We look for someone trustworthy to take us out Ibit. Not legally, of course. Where are we going after that? Ladanian? Bolivar? Before I give you an answer, you must understand that, whatever your choice, it doesn't change the fact you are running away from your problems. You have no way to survive, nowhere to go, and nowhere to run.
Don't trust.
Are you prepared to accept the fact that your old life had already shattered to pieces? Do you understand it? Are you sure you are not just in a daze from this sudden turn of events? Stop acting so high and mighty. If anger gives you a clearer head, I will be going further north, far away enough for you to leave everything in Columbia and Sargon behind. I have to say, you've done very well. Are you mocking me? Much of what you do is rife with
God, it's so hard to say this.
Much of what you do is rife with immaturity, and you let your emotions get the better of you. If you were a little older, I would indeed make a mockery of you. Let's go. We need to find someone to introduce us to the black market here. Where do we find someone like that? I don't know yet. So there's stuff you don't know. I won't deny it, but we'll find them very soon. If you understand what the land of Reef means and stands for, you won't have any trouble finding the survivors in the crowns and markets here. They will always help their fellow countrymen. All we have to do is make them believe that's who we are. Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, the price has increased quite a bit, like an extra $100 because of this. Okay. Yeah, I can wait that long and I'm okay with the price. Do you want me to wait? Do you want me to cancel the current order? The current order. Do you want me to cancel the current order first? Yeah, because like the context chat, buying a new PC, and the company I'm buying from ran into the trouble of like some stocks ran out from the initial order I placed, so they gave me a different order, and it's like, no, I don't want this. Give me this. I don't want a DDR5. I want a DDR4 machine. And it's like, okay, all right, then you're gonna have to wait like, yeah, a week. Before we get stock, and this is the pricing. If you don't want this graphics card, you want that graphics card. Yep. I am okay with the price increase. I'm okay with waiting longer. Do you want me to cancel current order first that I initially ordered for, because it is cheaper than than the current updated price and whatnot? Yeah. So I'm just waiting for a confirmation. The price of without I don't need the RAM. I hope they didn't include the price of RAM in the packet, because I really don't need it, because I have my own. I have my own RAM. Okay. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of interruptions because this agent, like, it's not often I get a reply from them. So it's like okay, we're actually going back and forth rather than waiting a whole day or two before I get a reply. I might as well start replying this person now while they're available to help me with my thing. Okay. Alright, Calcit, if you understand what the land of Reef State means and stands for, you won't have any trouble finding their survivors in the crowds and markets here. They will always help their fellow countrymen. All we have to do is make them believe that's who we are. What's that you're holding? Sargon coins? What can you even do with a few coins? Oh, is this gonna be like the John, what you would call, John Wick thing with like the special coins? Okay, all right. The John Wick thing is like, hey, these are the special coins to make deals in the black market. Okay. Cancel order. Modify existing orders. Alright.
You know soon enough.
Oh, they actually drew a Sargon and townsfolk NPC.
Get lost, Colombian. Huh? Enemy. Monster! Where did it come from?
Trust. The dialogue says trust. Stab.
Gah! Damn it! Why? I can't hurt it.
Oh wow. Oh wow, they drew a Sargon lady here.
What's going on? Ah! A monster! A monster is here to kill us! That's a huge crowd. Hey, what's going on? Who is this guy? A bounty hunter from Vtuber. Vtuber? Vtuber? What is his name? What is his country name? Is this French? Is this Arknights but French? Vtuber. Looks like they're expanding the search area. Quick, follow me. Wait. We came all the way here, but anyone walking down the street could still be a hitman. What's the point of coming? That's exactly why you need to pick up the pace. What I'm saying is you haven't solved anything, Advisor Calcit. These outfits make us stand out, don't they?
Peddling voices.
This is just a kind of vegetables. Why is it so expensive? Our rugs are famous far and wide. Something wrong with our quality? Impossible! Genuine top grade Alphaveware jugs once used by the Lord Emir. 60? Down from 60,000? Whatever, sold! There's a lot of people here. Is this where the market is? Why'd you stop? Huh?
Whoa.
Being superstitious this time?
Yes, I shall look into your crystal balls. Look into my crystal ball, and it turns out, Calcit, you still look the same after 10,000 years.
Ah, how rare. It has been a long time since an outsider paid Odysseus a visit. Do you wish to take a peek at what destiny has laid out before you? Or perhaps you are searching for a particular piece of gravel in the sandstore. Am I correct to assume you are responsible for the ruckus earlier? Oh, listen can tell, dear traveler. You are in a hurry, and trouble follows you in your footsteps. Oh, this and simply hopes this won't lead to any more trouble for Sargon. You are not from Sargon, no, but you carry a great burden. What is he mumbling to himself about? Let's not waste any more time on him, Calcit. They'll catch up.
Oh, another Sargonian villager.
You fraud! What are you still doing here? Scram!
The dialogue is angry, but the character portraits are smiling.
You're mucking up our turf! Enough with your tricks! No one's here is going to fall for that! Oh, right, of course. Don't be so violent now. Odysseus will leave. Odysseus is leaving. Is your master doing well? Has she taken Odysseus' advice and pulled out of that deal yet? It will mean nothing but trouble for her.
My master? The chief would never listen to your jabbering types in the first place. If any lunatic in town could just waltz in and tell us how to do business, we might as well set up a suggestion box.
Enough chit chat. Get out of here.
Did they actually bonk an old man?
Are you okay? Yeah, it hurts. Please don't worry. Odysseus gotten used to it long ago. Eldison cannot save them. Eldison cannot get them to come around. Eldison can do nothing but watch as they draw ever closer to the destruction day after day. Please accept Eldison's apologies, but as you can see, Eldison is being thrown out of this place. If there's anywhere willing to take in poor old Ison, that's where old Ison will go. Wait. Old Ison mustn't. Old Ison mustn't. Stay out of this. If he doesn't leave, it's gonna be on our heads. Just let him go. She's right. Her master calls shots here, and she mustn't be trifled with. Let old Ison leave, kind traveler. Let old Ison return to his ice-cold home. Why are we wasting our time here on this old con man again? At least you can tell he's old. What do you mean? But you can't imagine how old he is. Wait, is this where like Kelsey got her wisdom on how to stay alive for thousands of years? The sun has set long ago, traveler. You are in a hurry, and there are dangers abound. Why waste your time here with old Ison? As time goes by, even the greatest Padishah will one day be lost to the sands. His achievements will at that point crumble, and his subjects will scatter across the lands. From the way you are dressed, you don't seem to be Sargonian. Is this perhaps the beginning to a narrative poem? Old Ison is far too old. Old Ison has long forgotten the appeal of poetry. But his servants remain over-dedicated to their duties. They guard the unpopulated desert until a new civilization is ready to stand atop its sands. Until the time a new Padishah arrives with the will of Sargon to rebuild those lands. Will you post a screenshot of this outfit? I've already did. I posted it in gaming. I posted it in gaming for like all the Calcit outfits in this DLC so far. Just gotta scroll back a little bit in gaming. I'll go to the Discord a bit. Let's see. Should be soon. Yep, saw my Pepe post. January. Man, has it been that long? Has it been that long? Gaming. Maybe I need to type in like Calcit. Calcit. Oh, it's not appearing. That's odd. Okay, what if I type in outfit? New. That's odd. It is not appearing. You found it? Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, all three Calcit outfits. Alright. Ah, similar stories happen in all countries in the world time and again. Catastrophes, diseases, war. There are a great many ways a city can meet its end. And to find itself conquered by a new spirited ruler, thereby repeating the cycle once again. What are they saying? Is this how Sargonian sounds? 150 years ago, before these golden sands were named Ibut, there stood a magnificent city here.
Oh, this is Khao Sid. That's not the old man talking.
150 years ago, before these golden sands were named Ibut, there stood a magnificent city here. Do you remember anything of it? Of course, old Isin remembers the city that disappeared in those great winds. The Padishah at the time gave these lands brimming with sand a name that seemed unfitting for a place in Sargon.
Thanks for the lyric, Daichi.
Reef Steep. The only thing that remains of it is its name, passed down from one generation to the next, with none of them ever laying their eyes on its lush oasis. Are you its gatekeeper, Ding?
Is there anything old Isin can do for you?
We want to escape Sargon, leaving no tracks. Old Isin understands. Whose attention are you trying to avoid? Not even Padishah can know of our whereabouts. Who are you? Please call me Calcit. Calcit. Lady Calcit. Old Isin gazed upon the sunrise this morning. Old Isin slipped back into my dreams in a trance. In old Isin's dreams, old Isin was told there would be a visitor who would revel in the secrets of antiquity with us. You came early. The price is a single gold coin, my fair lady. You deserved it. Just that much? No, not yet. Please hold on to it, my lady. This is a price that you will pay 22 years later. Remember this promise well, for it is worth far more than this gold coin. You have lived in Sargon in its current form for the past 100 years. I suppose not a single moment has gone by where you didn't look back and reminisce your homeland. You are correct, my lady, but today is different.
Even stranger Sargonian, you opened the door for us. He just looks like the Emperor in like Star Wars, Emperor Palpatine. Just Calcit casually speaking ancient Sargonian language. Alright. Alright, thankfully so far these ones are rather short. They're not too long. We're reading through them decently fast.
Alright.
Okay. 22 years ago. Cloudy, 8 p.m. Central Sargon, Equity region. Town of Reef Steep. Surroundings. Oh, we're in the one of the town that disappeared? Question mark.
An abandoned courtyard. Is this where you live?
A few years ago, a merchant built a magnificent courtyard before you.
But he disappeared without a trace during a business trip. To this day, no one knows whether he met his fate in a natural catastrophe or man-made tragedy. But whichever the case, his courtyard has become a place of refuge for those of us with nowhere to go.
Homeless person? You don't look like a homeless person.
Old Isin brought 2 new faces with him. She doesn't seem all that poor going by her looks.
We need to be careful. Let's head back inside. We shouldn't pry into old Isin's secrets. There's a secret town? What's this courtyard called? The Sleeping Sargon. That's where all those without a home have come to call this place. Just like our fallen homeland, my lady. We sleep on the most extravagant corpse you can find in the whole world. Please stay the night and wait until sunrise. Only then can we leave for the heart of Reef Steep. Oh, we haven't gone to Reef. Okay, heart of Reef Steep.
The land encircled by reefs.
Precisely. Right in the center of the Sea of Sands.
The Padishah and Lord Amir chose to rebuild their city somewhere with far richer resources, leaving it a forgotten ruin, a land of lawlessness. Be that as it may, to those who once lived in that city as well as their descendants, leaving that place behind is easier said than done. You can hire underground messengers to do your bidding there. They will create fake identities for you and help you leave Sargon territory. However, your destination is quite some distance away. Old Isin cannot guarantee you will arrive in one piece. How is Elliot doing? He is asleep, but it is safe here. You care for him more than Old Isin imagined you would. It is proof of your kindness. He's not going to be happy if he catches you say that. Oh, Old Isin can see it. The anger lurking in him. Joining the dark side. No, he's not the Emperor. He didn't say that. I thought you had met plenty of people like him. Civil unrest and skirmishes happen often in Sargon, after all. The world may think there are many brave men with a lust for revenge, but there isn't. Most merely drown in their hatred, their rationality crushed by their anger. I can save him this once, and only this once. Yes, Old Isin understands. His fate lies elsewhere, and his fate is bound to that gold coin of yours. Why 22 years? Arts cannot give us so-called prophecies, and no mere mortal can manipulate time. Time is the mother of all fates. All Old Isin likes to do is to wager against time. So you mean... What's wrong? Ah, what a beautiful creature. Old Isin can tell. The two of you depend on one another. Old Isin can tell. It is your partner. The two of you have traveled a long, long journey together. Let's go, monster. Let's go see them. Oh, you communicate. Your hearts are connected. Old Isin can feel that. You have complete trust in this creature, as though it is your one and only friend. Yet, you traveled on your long, arduous journey with no one but this beautiful creature? Lady, is this glory of yours replete with nothing but loneliness? Loneliness doesn't affect my responsibilities in any way. It seems we got company. I'll go take care of them. Please stay here. Take care of Elliot. Of course, Old Isin has ways to hide. After all, Old Isin has been hiding for far too long. Oh, it's daytime. Did Calcit went out and fight the whole night? Where's Calcit? Enemies are abound. She is fending them off with her trusted partner. You mean that weird creature? Why are you looking into the distance like that? Are you worried about her? No, Old Isin is not worried. She has a tenacious spirit. Old Isin thinks not even death can stop her in her tracks. That's why Old Isin respects her. Old Isin has a question for her. What do you want to ask her? For the past 100 and some years, Old Isin has had the same dream again and again. In those dreams, there stands a magnificent city among the golden sands. The city moves, and the sky seen from its towers is purer and clearer than ever. The young Pasha stands next to Old Isin, and there is always a vast, empty swath of land before our eyes. The young Padishah would always begin to recount to Old Isin. Yet Old Isin is too old. Old Isin forgets. Old Issen's crimes are unforgivable. He's talking to himself again. Old Issen has always sought this answer. Old Issen has been waiting for someone who knows of the city and its glory. All those who had to do with the city yet live in the dream. Some have forgotten, but a great many of us still look back fondly of our homeland. We built this city with our own hands, under the Padishah's leadership.
Oh hey, welcome back, Daichi. Back with chicken rice, let's go.
A great city. If catastrophes bring it to its ruins, that city is the true beginning of the land of Rift Steep. The Sargonians of Ibud must never forget about Rift Steep. Yet, Old Issen has forgotten. Old Issen is unforgivable. You've been waiting for someone to tell you what you've forgotten in your dreams? The old fortune teller turns around. His smell ever rotten. Oh, he's stinky. His facial features are strange, but his bare fingers certainly do not resemble his actual age. Old Issen smiles happily. Calcia out fighting off bandits.
You're the leader of those squads. I remember you. How did you find us, Colombian?
Sarkas. I'm not from Colombia.
Sargas tribal dialect. Huh? What's going on? Are you trying to control my mind? Fire! Stop her arts! Sarkas tribal dialect. What? Not even the highest grade arrows could harm that monster? We don't have enough info to work with. She seems to be a caster. Be careful.
Sarkas. The Lord Emir of Ibud hired you, didn't he?
You think I'm about to tell you?
No. The Ibudi Lord Emir has a deep personal grudge against Victoria. I only got a brief glimpse, so it's possible I'm mistaken. But the arrows just now were indeed Victorian. Looks like your real employer, the current Padishah Murad, is far more crafty than I expected. A patient ruler, fanning the flames between the different forces without a care in the world. Perhaps he had anticipated the plans of the Colombians and their local lords Emir all along.
Huh! You know about the Padishah, and you dare come to Sargon? I'll never know what's going on in you Colombians' heads. What, you got originum in your brain? Padishah Murad wants just a box and nothing else. Give it to us, and all of us get to leave this place alive. You haven't destroyed it, haven't you?
Only because it isn't mine.
You are stubborn one. The Ibudi Lord Emir's self-righteousness earned him the Padishah's anger. I have no idea who hired those Colombian mercenaries, but I can at least tell you they won't be putting up a fight anymore. This pointless war is coming to an end soon. Padishah Murad gave us the authority to bring all this to an end.
If that were the case, why would an almighty Sargon Padishah hire mercenaries to do his bidding here, instead of sending his personal guards?
This has gone way too much to do with Colombia, after all. But none of that matters to you and me right now. You got a decision to make here, Operations Advisor. All you gotta know is that there's no one coming to save you in this desert. Watch out for that creature. No idea what it actually is, but it's gonna be tricky to take it down. Sarkas tribal dialect. You! No, it can't be. This isn't just normal arts. Devil speak? You're a Colombian. How? Enough. Talk to us in Victorian or Sargonian, or else we shoot.
Are you from Castel? Castell. Just a bedtime story for kids. I have no idea what you have to do with sarcasm. But this doesn't change anything about the situation we're in. Be quick with it and hand the box over. All the Padishahs want is attack. This will set off the beginning of Sargon's destruction. Padishah Murad is not a scientist. He doesn't understand the devastation it can cause. He doesn't need to understand, nor do we. Is Sargon your homeland, Sarkas? I live in Saga for as long as I can remember. We snuck around in the back alleys and hid our horns, and we lived in the filthiest of places. Picking up arms is the only way we get to eat. It's simple. All of us are practically natural-born infected. It's do or die, and that's what drives us. So what do you say? Only Sarkas with a firm will can escape the ancient language's influence. The language itself is a kind of Sarkas witchery. What's the source of your conviction? Your mission? Or your greed? Well, I gotta admit, your mind trick might actually have worked. I still haven't ordered anyone to open fire. I'm still chit-chatting with you with all the patience in the world even. All I can see before me is a Sarkas trying his best to survive, using the simplest method he knows. Enough of this crap! I thought you were a Colombian mercenary leader. Stop pussyfooting around! Padishah Murad won't allow any Sarkas to know his dirtiest secrets. You fought off all the other squads vying for this trophy. Don't you suppose that Lord Amir's men were not among them, masquerading as mercenaries? And between the exorbitant amounts in taxes and the lives of a few Sarkas assassins, what do you think Padishah Murad's choice will be? Of course we're aware of that. But if we let you go now, does that mean we'll be raking in even more dough? Or our oripathy will be cured right away? Don't get the wrong idea. We live at the Padishah's mercy. We don't have a choice. Perhaps I can give you a choice. Sarkas tribal dialect. You want us to turn us against him. And you want us to serve Castell. A place we haven't so much as seen. Don't make me laugh, Caster. The Sarkas homeland? There's nothing there but a bunch of ruins. You book one time should know better than any of us just how much is left of Castell. Get the casters ready. Focus your fire on that monster. You two, we'll take the bitch down the first opportunity we got. Too bad. Looks like negotiations not on the table anymore. This isn't even negotiation. What is this even? Mercy? You're the one who's surrounded right now. Yeah, you're right. You know how to strike fear. But if we don't give the Padishah an answer he's satisfied with by tomorrow, we aren't going to escape death either. Just like I told you, we don't have a choice. Open fire! What's that behind the smoke? Is that a monster? Not even a scratch. You Castell caster. What are you? You didn't have to be someone else's tool. I want to live. Besides, this is how it's always been. A Sarkas has no right to dream about the future. Draw your blades. Attack! Man, I wonder if the trailer shows like the action scenes for this. No, wait, I already watched the trailer, it doesn't show it. Man. Yeah, we're actually like close to finishing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we'll have 3 more after we do 1 more. Alright, we're gonna do 1 more. 1 more and we'll finish Kalsit's Bizarre Adventure.
Modern day? Central Sargon, Ebot region. Okay. We're back with grown-up passenger.
I find myself looking back on those events often, during my most difficult times. Whenever I grow tired of striking the iron, whenever I am unsatisfied with inferior materials that result in products less than satisfactory, the events I witnessed that day immediately come to mind.
So you took care of all those mercenaries by yourself?
No, he planted those weapons beforehand, and they self-destructed.
I'm surprised you could bring yourself to actually do it. Did you make all those things yourself?
What kind of craftsman has lingering affection for their creations? The reasons we pour our emotions into our work is to create an even more refined product, not to be tied down by our feelings.
Yep, present time is Calci is at Rhodes. Yeah.
So you had it all figured out beforehand, eh? I eliminated all those factors unbeneficial to us. What is wrong about that?
Ugh, this burn smell stinks.
Don't tell me Rose Island claims to be pacifist. Though I can certainly tell you two are not.
So, what did you see that day again?
Ah, has either of you personally seen her in combat?
It is as though she had a bird's eye view from up in the sky.
Everything was under control. Under her control.
As if she's playing a gacha game, Tower Defense, and she's like touching the screen from like up in the sky. Oh hey Virgon, welcome. Yeah, we're just reading about like reading more about like Desert Calcit defending young passenger, fighting, bargaining with Sarkast mercenaries before fighting them. Apparently speaking old Sarkast language has a kind of a witchcraftian mind influencing effect. And Calcit can speak it. Can speak old Sarkast language. Oh, back to okay. Passenger talking about how Calcit fights off mercenary monsters again.
Very close, very close. Sarkast, devils. She won. She won indeed. Old Isin knew this is exactly how it would turn out. Do you have to follow me around? Of course. Lady Calcit asked old Isin to, until the moment she steps out of Sargon. Her wish is old Isin's command. Is that her over there?
On the other side of the hills, the smell of originum gunpowder and blood yet lingers in the sandstorm, a phenomenon that has become all but natural to Elliot. A gust of wind blows past, carrying away with it the dust. Under the clear sun, the strange creature's large stature appears as though it is distorting even the sunlight. There, Calcit stands solemnly. She is as calm and quiet as one can be.
You could have become a warrior, nameless mercenary. A Sarkast warrior. My death is for a greater purpose, Caster. Not going to finish me. Let's see. This monster. I'm more than ready to die. Oh, a few extra scratches that much to ask for. Enough, monster. He's a dead man with those injuries. Looks like we saved the party share some trouble. Sarcas. What's your name? Pfft, which one? Tell me, Caster. The gazelle you were talking about. How does it look now? Terrible still. But the Sarcas are rebuilding their homes. Home? How could us devils, us infected, possibly have one? I've never left Sargon. The Sargas has tried to rebuild Castel, their home for centuries, though they have never succeeded. Everyone has a different idea as to what the term homeland means. But as it stands right now, Castel is perhaps as close as you can get to the term's original meaning. The Tikas deserves a home. That does have a nice ring to it. Poor devil, poor devil. He is gone, no longer with us. You still hungry? Can you last a day with only one or two meals? I don't know how I do it. Yesterday I didn't eat anything until like the whole day. I didn't eat anything until like 10 p.m. So yeah, I lasted a whole day without eating food, just water. You two shouldn't have come. You make quite a ruckus here. Oh, listen, think this place could use some cleaning to avoid catching anyone's attention? You took all of them down by yourself? Oh, doorbell. Just a moment. Package.
Gonna pay the price, because we're all gonna.
Wait, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? What? 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 What the fuck?
Go!
No! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Let go!
Oh my god!
Still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
You saved me.
Man down. Quick, get him to a doctor. What's wrong? Can't Toritaki Ito drink soy products? He's allergic to beans!
This man, whoever voiced this line. He's allergic to beans.
Greed! 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 Oh, yeah. Okay, we're back. No, it's not P Bandai. No. It was just work stuff. Just work stuff. That's all. Wait, is it muted? Is there no music right now? Is there no music now for this? That's odd. There's no music right now. Okay. You two took down a whole mercenary squad. How many of them were there? It was no easy task. I would have been in quite a tight spot if they weren't as afraid of monsters as they were. Let's pick up the pace. We've already found ourselves in 7 skirmishes since we left Redhorn. And now we have an entire Sarkas mercenary squad. We'll likely face the Lord Emir's guards next to all the Partishell's elite troops. No matter the case, the more we run, the more fierce our enemies become. Old Issen gets the impression that you didn't want to kill them. You're not wrong. You seem to have special feelings for Sarkas. Oh, pardon Old Issen. Old Issen should not have asked. Oh, right, because Calcit cares a lot about Teresa. Because Teresa, you know, is the demon lord. And
the ruler of all Sarkas by lore. So makes sense that Kelsey perhaps has a little bit of hesitation in killing Sarkas.
The sun is setting soon, Lady Calcit. We must bury these bodies right away. It looks like their sand buggy will save us quite a bit. We need to be quick. Can knowledge be a means to buy over a person's heart? Elliot has never so much as thought about that. He used to be naive, but he was also gifted precisely because of this. Of course, he cannot understand why old Isin would follow everything Calcit says after that exchange of theirs. It is as though he lives in the distant past. He merely gazes at the far end of Sargon's golden sands, waiting for someone to come give him the answer he has always sought. Is knowing what the answer is all that he ever wanted?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, now there's music. Okay, so that whole scene did not have music. That's all. Okay, it's not a me problem. It's the video game like going, "Yep, you don't need music for this part." Okay.
This is the entrance to the old market. This is the Reef Steep town. Yet another Sargon town. The old Isin knows where the entrance is. The old market is no secret. Anyone has the right to look for that which they want here. Come with old Isin.
Ooh, I haven't seen this one before. This art.
Old Isin? I thought you died in the old golden sands. Old Isin is fortunate to survive. And those who behind you Colombians. Colombians on the run. That box they have gotta be worth some money then. Oh, relax. Why so tense? I'll give you 400 gold coins for that box. Sorry, but it's not for sale.
Ah, that's too bad.
No worries. I'm sure we have more chances to do business with each other. Isn't that right, old Isin?
Ooh, sorry, gas.
Please, don't let it get to you, lady. This happens often here. She isn't actually that curious about the box. If she actually had her mind set on it, we wouldn't be getting much sleep in the future. She opened at 400 coins? This is the roasted black market, the vibrant heart of Ibut. How long are we staying here? This will be a long journey. It will take old Isin time to prepare. Perhaps 2 weeks. Isin, I'm counting on you. What's this for? Gold coins. Old Isin needs no money at all. Our enemies are still coming after us. We need to get the preparations done as soon as possible. Old Isin understands, but please keep your gold coins. Old Isin is no place to take them. And Old Isin still has much to ask you.
So Old Isin is doing a lot of things for Calcit because Calcit has knowledge of the city that he forgot about, like many years ago, hundreds of years ago maybe. That means I already ate burger. I ate burger before stream. That's all. And I drank like vanilla Coke. That's why I had gas.
Very well. I understand. Feel free to ask me anytime. Even now. Thank you. Old Isin is far too old. Old Isin has forgotten far too many important things. Alas, most of those who remembers what I wish to know have come and gone. That is why old Isin is looking for clues.
Yeah, he values what she can remember about the city that he wants to remember.
Lady, you are young.
No, she's old. She's old. She's not young.
Normally, old Isin would not hold out hope for those your age. But you know of that city. The secrets that disappeared in those great winds long ago. What do you want to remember, O Savra?
By the way, if you like the aspects of Sargon, recommendation algorithm goes more into it. Sargon is okay for me so far. It is Middle Eastern Arknights. Middle Eastern Arknights, Egyptian Arknights. So it's alright. It's not Middle Eastern setting is not the most interesting setting to me. With all the terms and everything like Padishah, Padishah, and Lord Emir. Lord Emir, I'm assuming, is the one that governs all of Sargon, and then like the Padishahs are like the little like the mayors for each part of Sargon or something. That's what I'm getting at so far. Old Isin once served a Padishah, the Padishah of the land of Rifstein. The Padishah saw Old Isin as a friend and would even die for Old Isin, an honor Old Isin can never fully repay. Yet, it has been far too long. Old Isin has forgotten the words of the Padishah. Before Old Isin dies, Old Isin must remember his words. Middle Eastern and African. Oh, okay. Alright. The disaster that destroyed the city left you directionless. It has been too long, lady. Look, you will remember even that catastrophe. The Padishah who ruled Rifstein doesn't show up in the history books much. But, at the very least, the written accounts and folklores do not mention a Savra fortune teller. It will probably take some time if you want to figure out who you are. Oh, that's fine. Even if you must leave this place behind and there's still a long wait ahead, Old Isin will patiently await your return. Old Isin dares not to die. Old Isin only asks you to remember this. I promise you. Please come with Old Isin. Old Isin is home here, and no dwelling. Isn't this just a normal... Wait, what's this? Pure gold? You buried a whole mountain of pure gold here? These are Old Isin's riches, but Old Isin had no way to spend them. Now, Old Isin is glad to finally give them purpose. That's no small sum you have. Has no one gone after your riches before? Old Isin was the Padishah's favorite courtier. Even if Old Isin had not a bean to his name, Old Isin will always be protected. Old Isin will get started with the preparations now. What do you want to know? Far too much, my lady. But you possess all the answers. It feels pretty empty up here. A black market always starts out as a normal underground bazaar. It's a fairly common sight for areas barraged by catastrophes. When nightfall comes, the lights are moved underground. Something on your mind? I've been on the run with you for a while now, but you're still keeping me in the dark for a lot of things, like the old Savra with amnesia. Long ago, there used to be a city here, the only nomadic city in Ibut's vast territory. The building of a city is a miracle in itself, but before the Rifstein Padishah, no one had managed to unite all of Ibut. And the symbol of that unity? That city among the golden sands. Crude gold is the usual trade in the sands of Sargon, so someone with a lot of pure gold is very unusual. Ah. That was what inspired everyone to unite under his rule. That era was not that long ago, and I believe there are still a fair amount of people out there wallowing in their homeland's former glory. Unfortunately, it was not meant to last. The cities met its fate during a catastrophe. Supposedly, after the Padishah had evacuated all his citizens and workers, he simply lamented and lashed out at the gathering storm. Lash out at the catastrophe?
That's how it was recorded in history, at least. But it most likely actually happened. The catastrophe laid waste on the Padishah's grand achievement in a brief moment. In just one night, all its citizens became refugees. They very well could have built a new home together. But with the destruction of the city, everything was left behind in that sandstorm. Forgotten. Yeah, Kelsey is pretty much the character that's made to be a walking library. That's just a lore spewer. Old Isin was among them. The Lords Emir and the new Padishah didn't want to spend a huge sum of money to rebuild the city. Thanks to that, their descendants likely had no idea where to rebuild their homeland. This filled them with grief, and this is also why they give all those who still respect the land of Resteep the same amount of respect. So, is that why they're helping us? Because it's like helping out their countrymen? From the looks of it, we'll get to leave Sargon soon, right? If everything goes well, we should be leaving Sargon territory within the month. And we're going to Ursus. That's right. Why? I don't get it. Did you really abandon everything you had in Columbia and came to Sargon just to keep our research from becoming the powder keg that sparks a war? Neither of you could possibly have foreseen what the chains of events would eventually lead to. And you can? If you really want me to give you an answer, I'll say yes. It would be so much easier for you if you killed me and destroyed the box now. But here you are letting me hold on to it. Do you want me to do that? No. At first, I was really bothered that I was the only survivor. But I don't feel that way anymore. Kal'tsit, if I give you this box now, will you do something for me? For us? You know the Ibuti Lord Emir was dragged into the mess. From Sargon to Columbia, the accomplices of this conspiracy are everywhere. But I still want him to pay the price. See, this box, it's my one and only trump card. But once it's destroyed, you have nothing. If there was a major event in history, Kal'tsit would either have been there to witness it, or was directly involved. Yup. Nothing. Actually, Kal'tsit, ever since the beginning, I've always felt I didn't need this box. I remember all the details, and I can replicate our past results. Damn, dude has photographic memory. Of course, it'll take a long time, and there's probably going to be lots of difficult issues, but I think I can do it. If, just like you said, there's some kind of way to turn this original energy source into a weapon. This is the first time you are looking me in the eyes, Kal'tsit. The first time you aren't treating me as a kid or someone to be protected, but as a scientist, a Colombian. Perhaps I've been underestimating you because of your age, Elliot. Relax. I won't let these bad guys use the professor's research as they please. I won't. But I will use it to finish one last thing. You don't understand how Professor Thorne's research came to be. I heard him say before that the basics of technology came from a set of ancient ruins that archaeologists found in Sarkas, and it could provide nomadic cities an entirely new and convenient energy source. I'll say that again. If misused, this could easily bury half of Sargon under its golden sands. Well, you were the head of the mercenaries to begin with. You probably have a few other tricks up your sleeve just to be safe, don't you, advisor? Such as taking me out right now, the way you people like to take care of things. Nani? Monsters like happy sounds. Bro trying to make an A-bomb. He's trying to make an energy source that's convenient and like great for like a lot of like cities. But because this energy source can easily be turned into a weapon, Kal'tsit's like, I don't know if we should release this technology. Go back inside. enough with the tough act, Elliot. With the way you are now, you can't make a sensible decision. You should really think about what it is that you want to do carefully. Thank you, thank you. This is all that old Isin wants. You're going so far away? Old Isin won't be going. Old Isin will go anywhere. Alright, your call. You got the cash and I got the goods. It's as simple as that. You need any help packing? No, no need. We must keep my lady's whereabouts a secret. Isin. Ah, my lady. The preparations are almost complete. We have medicine, food, water, and a small amount of refined original ingots. This car here is stolen, and it's already been modified about 4 or 5 times by the Wolverine. It's kinda beat up, but that's the only downside to it. It's got everything you want in the car. Even got a multi-grenade launcher. I heard you guys are going north? Where to? Sammy, perhaps? Whoa, will you guys actually make it that far? As for your compensation... All pure gold? I ain't giving change, you know. That's a pain in the butt. Just like how we were treated in the old days. Old Isin is never stingy when it comes to compensation. Heh. Well, thanks. Let's call it a day here, Isin. Very well, my lady. If all goes well, you will be departing on your journey within the next 3 days. The Danian Arts Unit parts are nice and all, but they're such a hassle to use, and they are usually pretty rough. The Colombians make much better stuff. I got some new wares here. Original weapons straight from Minos. Once you place the order, you gotta buy it. What about it don't you understand? How lively. This is just the bustle of the marketplace. How lively. Old Isin doesn't hate this place at all. If you have wealth and status here, why roam the streets elsewhere in Ibut? Old Isin wants to help Sargonians. This idea helped Old Isin move forward and help support his many lifetimes. Compared to the average lifespan of a Sephira, you have lived quite a long time. Is this an effect of your regime arts? Oh, listen. Has forgotten even what his original arts could do. Old Isin can fiddle with his original crystal ball, but Old Isin does not remember what kind of tricks it conjured up back in those grand, radiant days. This isn't a normal psychological disease. Your brain and body are under the influence of some kind of arts. Lady Cal said, Old Isin thinks that, with the reef steep lost to the storm, perhaps there are no more clues to be found anywhere but in the centermost areas of Sargon. Have you been to that fabled Golden City? You mean the capital of Sargon? Though its industrial prowess has been advancing day by day, Sargon's capital has never once opted to relocate its nomadic city. In the winds, the sand ceaselessly beat against Sargon's walls as time goes on and on. Even catastrophes cannot rock Sargon's core. Old Isin thinks what he has forgotten is there. Old Isin can remember everything there, but that is a place that Old Isin can never reach. Only the Padishahs and a few Lord Emirs who were granted the royal privilege may see that city hidden deep within the sandstorms. You said you wanted an answer. Old Isin remembers nothing but a dream. In the dream, amid those boundless hotlands, the army simply charged toward the horizon devoid of people. All Old Isin remembers of it is that the Iron Hues hoisted a scarlet web and charged towards the southernmost horizons of Sargon. But this has nothing to do with the Rift Steep. This is perhaps a key that could lead to Old Isin's past. Hang on a second. Could you... wait. You could not have known that. The conquest of the Kashyyyks of Knight's Mora took place over 1,000 years ago. How does this have anything to do with Rift Steep? cheeks. The Knights Mora's royal debt. Old Isin knows. Old Isin knows. But why? Did you serve a Knights Moran offspring? The king of Sargon created a Kuranta of Knights Moran blood Padisha. Old Isin seems to. Padisha. Brief Steve's Padisha. Old Isin's master's a Kuranta? A descendant of Knights Mora. Ancient history. Oh. I was like, I haven't seen the word Knights Mora and Kuranta. The two of you made for the Watchman's walls together. And he must have recounted to you the exploits of his bloodline. Something he must have taken pride in. Walls, yes. But nowhere city walls. It was to the south. Yes, the south. On top of the heartlands that not even Sargonians would set foot on. There stood the entrance to the lands yet undiscovered by man. Knights Mora. A Knights Moran was created Padisha, and the Ebut region was once the center of its political exploits. Narantuya is a Knights Mora. They are horse people with the special ability of illusion arts. Narantuya. Wait, you mean that like the boss in like Pepe's like event? Are you talking about that? Is that Naruto? Because I didn't read like Pepe's like event story. He didn't choose to merely wallow in the luxuries promised to him by the Lord Samir. Instead, his thirst for conquest drove him to conquer these deserts, yes. The Padishahs wanted to conquer these golden sands. He led the people and built an entirely new city, a nomadic city. The new Loop 6 shooter sniper 6-star. Oh, okay. Okay. According to the history books, he almost succeeded. As for you, even though he treated you with nothing but benevolence, even though he passed away long ago, you remain lost in his life. Old Isin remembers now. Old Isin is not a gatekeeper, and certainly not the Padishah's close friend. Old Isin was just a jester before them. No, Old Isin remembers now. No. Was it those summer nights? Please, calm down a little. Right, age has left Old Isin's memories in a muddle. You are right. Once upon a time, the Padishah would hold a banquet at his palace every starry night and address all those in attendance. No. Old Isin was undeserving to bask in his glory and radiance. You've been under his original art's influence, and the long nightmare has twisted your thinking, though this is not something he had done to you deliberately. His subject went voluntarily. There was none who could resist those extraordinary fantasies, curiosity, longing, and thirst for knowledge. All of it worked to keep us enthralled by the Padishah's charm. Except with Ray. Oh, okay. I have a rough idea. The one that's like that ran along with Pepe's banner. Okay. By the way, the Near and Light side story had Neural face up against the Knights Mora, and he showed just how formidable they can be. Oh, okay. You were lost in your own dreams. No, it shouldn't be. Old Isin shouldn't. Please. Allow Old Isin a brief moment of peace. Please. Leave Old Isin alone. He's getting like getting a shock from remembering his past, that he's not a friend of the king. He's just a jester. We're leaving tomorrow. What about Old Isin? He needs some time to clear up his thoughts. The Nightmare had been tormenting him for way too long. He's been trying to embrace the past in his dreams. I don't get it. We had no use for the box anymore. It was our final trump card. But now that we are leaving Sargon behind us, it makes no difference to us anymore. This is mine. The last thing I still have. That's why I'm leaving the decision to you. What will you do? You're forcing me to make a decision? I'm not forcing you to do anything. Even if you are actually able to replicate technology behind it and break away from its original form, with where the Originium industries are currently, that will do you no good at all. The young researcher sets the box down after hesitating briefly. He has almost completely forgotten what is inside the box, despite the fact he has kept it on his person for the entire journey. The blue Originium crystal are discharging tiny, stable sparks. It's beautiful. Is this really as dangerous as you've been making it out to be? A simple sample such as this won't help explain why. Once you master the core principles behind it, you will be able to craft from it a grenade capable of wiping out an entire city with ease. Calcid gaslighting is real. What do you think would happen if the Ibuti Lord Emir or Padishah Murad got their hands on this technology? The technology is still being developed. The bad guys will get their hands on it sooner or later. The truth is, this Originium crystal sample is the only one of its kind. As an Originium crystal, it actually isn't particularly special on its own. It is how it came to take its current form that makes it special. It was found in an excavation. You can always count on the archaeologists to discover new secrets. The Colombians only ever found 3 Originium samples like this one. Without exception, they all came from the surroundings of a certain Sarkas ruin. What's going to happen if you destroy them? The sample's explosive range is hardly comparable to the electrical devices we use in experiments. However, because of its nature, it will nonetheless put us in danger. The danger of being infected with erupathy. I just realized that you can rhyme nature with danger. So Calcid briefly rapped there. She briefly rapped there. Because of its nature, it will nonetheless put us in danger. Yeah, yo. Well, alright. You say it's one of a kind? Well, then I know how to take care of it now. Wait! You can't! Monster, protect him! The boy smashed the beautiful crystal to pieces. Boom! In an instant, the bright light of the electric sparks has engulfed everything in the immediate area. What? Are you stopping me? Didn't you hear me? This is a piece of Originium. You will get infected. So what? Do you hate the infected? Do you despise them? Huh? Well, perfect. I don't owe you anything anymore now. I'm infected myself. What? It hurts. My head. Those are the symptoms of an acute infection. We need to get you treated right away. I don't need it. I'm just keeping you from turning to Originium dust within the next few hours. You chose the wrong path, Elliot. Even if you were trying to shatter your own fate, this is the worst possible method you could choose. Calcid, you're the one who's like, well, you can make a choice. You either leave the box, or bring the box with you. You gave him a choice and he's like, well, fuck both of your choice. I make the third choice. I destroy the crystal. Could have just taken the crystal from him, Calcid. and then 22 years later, passengers like, yeah, I need treatment for Originium. Yeah, why are you refusing to let me get horribly sick? Do you hate sick people? Elliot Glover, you are now an infected. This is the fate you chose for yourself. Well, this is just a perfect fate for me then. If you don't want to live a life of suffering, I have many ways to set you on your way. No, I just... Perhaps this will help me break away from these shackles. Now, I have nothing to do with my past. Sorry for dragging you into this mess. I'm surprised you can still apologize. That's because I hate you too, Calcit. I thought you weren't going to treat me like a Colombian anymore. No, that's not why. Do you really think you can decide somebody else's fate for them? I've never once thought I could. But that is exactly what you are doing, Calcit. Even though no one could say you made the wrong decision doing that. But it's all coming to an end now, isn't it? This doesn't change when I will be leaving, and you need to lay down and get some rest right now. So is this what oripathy is? It differs from person to person. So does that mean I no need to use those art units to conduct art devices experiments now? You haven't received any in-depth original arts education, and it will just kill you even sooner. So you are saying I can do it? Yeah, that's not so bad. Keep going straight, and you will reach another way out of the black market. Only Odysseus knows of this exit. No one has ever been there. An altar, a grave, my lady. There will be no obstacles in your way.
Oh, hey. We got a little screenshot moment. Boop. Rare drawn art sequence.
Elliot, I'm going to Ursus. I know that. Why are you telling me this now? That's not important. What I'm asking you is, are you going to stick with me? You could go back to Colombia to continue your business before you make your decision at the very least. Or you could stay. Old Isin is right. No one controls fate itself. He will help you. If that is my lady's wish, Odysseus will offer you his assistance, dear child. You're saying all this now? I can decide your future for you. Even if you try to prove to me you're cutting off ties with your past, no matter how extreme your methods, you know from the beginning this is how you've always felt deep inside your heart.
This is when she went to work in Chernobog? Oh, like right before she went to work as a maid undercover.
I'm stopping war. I'm stopping the Sargonian civil unrest set up by the legacy of Sarkaz witchcraft. And I'm preventing a large-scale original infection. That's my goal, to put it simply. So you're saying you've already succeeded? And what do you think of all those people who died on your quest? I get it. I know you saved me. You were really there to save us. And I owe you my life. But they weren't just making preparations for war. That's not their crime. War has already started, Calcit. You've seen it, haven't you? You've been in so many battles on your journey. How many people have you killed? And how many of them were out to kill us? The Padishah, the Lord Zamir, the civil war has already started. If all this comes to an end, does it really mean they will gladly set aside their differences and start throwing parties? You don't understand how the Sargon nobles and the Lord Amir work. Their corruption and pride will bog them down.
As a scientist, oh, as a Chernobog scientist, okay.
So you just come up with some pointless summary and get up and leave? I can't, Calcit. Sorry. But I can't. What do you want to do? I will find every last one of them. From Sargon to Columbia. All of them. Ah, persistence. Looks like the child has made up his mind, my lady. This is the choice he made, Ethan. Old Isin knows. Old Isin respects both of your wishes. Old Isin is very old after all. Old Isin wants to leave behind a kindling that will spark a new fire. Will you help me? To the best of my ability, my child. Thanks. Thanks. Then, Calcit, it's time for us to say goodbye. Newly awakened from his nightmares, the old man reminisces the glory of the old days as tears wells up in his eyes. The young researcher contemplates to himself. The anger welling up in him manages to suppress even the pain of his infection. As for Calcit, she merely stays quiet, saying not a word. The nomad then takes her leave by herself. There's more? Are we not done? My lady, please do not forget old Isin's reward. In some 20 years, you will return with a gold coin to take away with you this helpless soul. Monster, it's time to go. Hey, we're done. Clap. We carried that box all the way to a safe haven, right as they're about to leave Sargon, and the kid's like, I'm gonna destroy the crystal, the thing that all the mercenaries been hunting us down for. And right now, and now I decided I'm gonna be a black market specialist person, and hunt down and kill every last one person that was involved in the killing of my mentor and my mentor scientist team that made this originium crystal energy source that could be turned into a weapon for war. And with that, I guess that's the end of Desert Calcit. We still have Butler Calcit, which I'm assuming is what the remaining 3 cutscenes of A Walk in the Dust will be. It's probably gonna be ending with like Tuxedo Calcit. All right then. Okay, thank you for everyone for joining me for a little 2-hour stream. Hope you all enjoyed your stay with me, doing a little bit of Arknights lore reading, live dubbing, voice acting. And I hope to see you guys in another time. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you Virgon Dust in the YouTubes. Thank you Daichi, Mystic Blade Works, Black Max, Relic Shadows, Fel97, and everyone else that happens to be here. Thank you. I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye! In the first RA, he was a brutal sand merchant leader. Ah.